Dear students, welcome to Study and Learn Academy. I am Dr. Ganpat Nagda, and today we will start a new topic of class 11th biology, classification of living organism. So let's start. Two kingdom system. With the advancement of knowledge on living world, scientists classified the living organism into two groups: plantae, plant kingdom, and Animalia, animal kingdom. The plantae is characterized by nutrition depends on light energy, presence of rigid cell wall, and most of them remain rooted in the soil. The Animalia is characterized by ingestion of food, and members are usually motile. Later on, with the advancement of knowledge on microorganisms, single-celled microscopic organism, it was thought that the above system is inadequate. In the earlier system, scientists placed bacteria, microscopic algae, and fungi under plant kingdom because they are relatively immobile and they are not able to ingest food. Three kingdom system. Difficulty arose due to the discovery of certain microorganisms having characteristics shared with both plants and animals. With the advancement of more knowledge on microorganisms, many scientists proposed to place them in a separate kingdom. Based on the above concept, Ernest Haeckel, 1834 to 1919, a German zoologist, proposed 1866 the name of third kingdom, the Protista. Protistos, first or primitive, includes all microscopic, unicellular, motile and non-motile photosynthetic or non-photosynthetic free and autonomously living organisms, neither typical plant nor animal. Thus, all unicellular microscopic organisms of algae, fungi, protozoa, and also the bacteria are included under the kingdom Protista. The viruses were known since the end of 19th century. Due to their non-cellular nature, they were not included in the classification of living organisms. Based on the more detailed knowledge on cell structure during late 1940s, with the aid of powerful magnification provided by electron microscopy, it was found that living organisms are comprised of two types of cell. Prokaryotic. Pro means primitive, karyons means nucleus, characterized by cell has a non-membrane bound DNA. Semi-rigid cell wall composed of murine complex. This group includes bacteria and blue-green algae. Eukaryotic means U means true, karyon means nucleus, characterized by cell has a well-organized nucleus, well-developed mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum. Flagella consists of 9 plus 2 fibrillar structure. This group includes green, brown and red algae, protozoa, fungi, higher plants and animals. The prokaryotes are considered more primitive than the eukaryotes. Based on the above idea, the kingdom Protista was divided into two divisions: lower Protistas, prokaryotic Protista, and higher Protistas, eukaryotic Protistas. Then four kingdom system. With the event of above heterogeneity Trinity of Protista, Copland 1956, proposed the four kingdom system. In his system, lower Protistas were placed under a separate kingdom, Monera, while higher Protista were retained in the kingdom Protista. Thus, the four kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Metaphyta, green plants, or Metazoa, animals. The four kingdom system, though highly developed, suffers with several deficiencies. Important shortcomings are lack of fundamental difference between fungi and other eukaryotic protists. Based on various characteristics such as histone distribution and chromosomal organization, ecological and nutritional role, cytochrome C, amino acid sequence, lack of phagocytosis and pinocytosis, etc. It is difficult to place the fungi in any one of the above kingdom. Later, the four kingdom system was also followed by Berkeley 1968. Then five kingdom system. Above knowledge on prokaryotes and eukaryotes shows many differences, and it was thought that different life forms eukaryotes have evolved polyphyletically from a variety of primitive ancestral forms prokaryotes. From the above knowledge, many scientists decided to give the status of kingdom to the different life types. Based on the above idea, Robert Whittaker 1969, an American ecologist, proposed a five kingdom system of classification based on at least two major criteria. First, three levels of cellular structure: prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, and multicellular eukaryotes. And second, three principal modes of nutrition: photosynthesis in plants, absorption in fungi, and ingestion in animals. The kingdoms are: first, Monera includes all prokaryotes and their hypothetical ancestors. Protista includes unicellular eukaryotes such as algae, protozoa, and slime molds. Plants includes multicellular eukaryotes, higher algae, and green plants. Fungi includes only fungi. Animals includes multicellular animals. So you can see in this particular slide a five kingdom system for the classification of living organisms. So Monera, Protista, Plantae, Fungi, Animalia. Knowledge about the cells became enriched during the 1970s with the advancement of different technologies such as electron microscope, etc. Later on, Voisey and Fox 1977 observed that there are two types of prokaryotes. These are Archaeobacteria and Eubacteria. Archaeobacteria have the following unique characteristics: unique wall composition, unique DNA and RNA sequence. Plasma membrane is unlike any other living organism, but it becomes difficult to place some of the organism in either of the above two groups. Later, Edwards 1976 and Whittaker and Margulis 1978 divided the living organism into two super kingdoms, the Prokaryota and Eukaryota. The Prokaryota includes one kingdom, Monera, which includes bacteria and blue-green algae. The other super kingdom, Eukaryota, is divided into four kingdoms that are Protista, Plantae, Fungi, and Animalia. The classification reflects the evolutionary development from primitive to advanced organism and is also compatible with the hypothesis that eukaryotes have been evolved by the symbiotic association of two or more types of prokaryotic organisms. In this type of symbiotic association, one remains inside the other. Due to many distinctive characteristics, the fungi are placed in a separate kingdom. Due to the presence of differentiation of different algal groups in respect of cellular organization, physiology, and biochemistry, the unicellular eukaryotic algae are placed under the kingdom Protista along with Protozoa, and on the other hand, the higher algae, eukaryotic algae, members of Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae, Rhodophyceae, etc., have been included under kingdom Plantae. Based on biochemical and electron microscopic studies, Steiner et al. 1971 and Steiner and Cohen Brezare 1977 stated that blue-green algae are more similar to bacteria. Therefore, they should be considered as blue-green bacteria, cyanobacteria. Though virus is not a cellular organism, it has been included under the superkingdom Prokaryonta for easy handling. Later on, five kingdom system was not accepted by many biologists for the following reasons. First, lack of differentiation between archaea and bacteria. And second, the boundaries among the kingdoms such as Protista, Plantae, and Fungi are not well demarcated. So you can see in this particular slide brief outline of the different level of system of classification of living organism. Three kingdom system, five kingdom system, two super kingdom and five kingdom system. So you can see all this in this particular slide. Six kingdom system. For the above problems with five kingdom system of Whittaker, alternative suggestion has been made and six kingdom system came in focus. In six kingdom system, kingdom Monera or Prokaryote is divided into two kingdoms, the Eubacteria and Archaeobacteria. Other kingdom remains same as suggested by Whittaker. So the six kingdoms are Eubacteria, Archaeobacteria, Protista, Plantae, Fungi, and Animalia. Eight kingdom system. Attempts have been made by different scientists to divide Protista into several well-defined kingdoms. In this regard, the eight kingdom system of Cavalier Smith is an ideal one. According to him, the cell structure and genetic organization are very much important to study phylogeny. He considered the ultrastructural characteristics as well as rRNA sequence and also other molecular characteristics in his classification. He divided the living organism into two empires, bacteria and eukaryota, and eight kingdoms. The first empire, bacteria, is divided into two kingdoms, Eubacteria, Archaeobacteria. The second empire, eukaryota, the eukaryotic organism, is divided into six kingdoms, Archaeozoa, unicellular organism having 70S ribosome and devoid of Golgi apparatus, chloroplast, mitochondrion, and peroxisomes, example Giardia, etc. Chromista, photosynthetic organs having chloroplast within the lumen of the rough endoplasmic reticulum, example diatoms, cryptomonads, brown algae, and oomycetes. protozoa, plantae, fungi, animalia. So this is all about this today's lecture.